Hi, ma'am. Can I have your full name and your date of birth, please?
Yamile Vasquez, 10.
Thanks. You're here on a new case. Yours is going to go out of the Goodyear City Court. You got arrested for 2 counts of shoplifting. Each of them is a Class 1 misdemeanor. That's basically the same offense alleged 2 different ways. We don't appoint lawyers in this type of case, but you do have the right to hire one at your own expense or just to represent yourself. Your arraignment hearing in this case will be 2 weeks from today, which is September 18th at 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. Do not go to that Target store nor any Target store while the case is pending. No contact with any witnesses there. No drugs, no driving without a valid license. Everything you need to know is on your paperwork. Do not miss your court dates. If you step to your left, you get your paperwork. Ms. Collet and then Brittany Peak. Will you please go to the chair? Good morning, ma'am. Can I have your full name and your date of birth, please?
Brittany Renee Collet,
You're here on a new case. You got arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony, finally shoplifting, a Class 1 misdemeanor. There is probable cause for all of those, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your next court date will be a status conference on September 19th, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court. Your preliminary hearing will be September 23rd at 8:30 in the same court. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. Do not go to that store. Don't have any contact with the witnesses there. No weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. Everything else you need to know is on your paperwork. If you step to your left, I'll give you a copy.
Thank you.
Ms. Peak. And then Mackenzie Francisco, will you please go to the chair? Hello, ma'am. Can I have your full name and your date of birth, please?
Brittany Claire Peak.
Thanks, you're here on a new case. You got arrested for possessing dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. There is probable cause for those, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your next court date is a status conference 2 weeks from tomorrow, which is September 19th at 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court, with a preliminary hearing September 23rd at 8:30 in the same court. All right, you also qualify for release on your own recognizance. Come to court. Comply with your conditions, okay? If you step to your left, I'll give you a copy of those.
Okay. I had 2 warrants also, two misdemeanor warrants.
You do. Is it City of Phoenix, you guys? I forgot. I saw the note.
Mesa.
Okay. So what's going to happen is I just released you, so Mesa police are going to get 24 hours to come and pick you up from this jail and take you to theirs. If you're able to pay the Mesa bonds, you can pay them here. But if you can't, then you have to wait for Mesa to come and get you because they have their own jail and their own judges. So if you step to your left, you get your paperwork. All right, Ms. Francisco, and then Preston Bonds. Will you please go to the chair? Hello, ma'am. Can I have your full name and your date of birth, please?
Mackenzie Francisco, 3.
Thanks. 1 second. All right. Excuse me. You're here on a new case. The allegations are shoplifting, a Class 6 felony that's in an amount over $1,000. And narcotic drug possession, a Class 4 felony. There is probable cause for those, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your next court date will be a status conference on Thursday, September 19th at 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court with a preliminary hearing September 23rd at 8:30 in the same court. And you also qualify for release on your own recognizance. Do not go back to that store. No contact with any witnesses there. No weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. Everything you need to know is on your paperwork if you take your copy. Thank you. Mr. Bonds, and then Miranda Hart. Will you please go to the chair?
How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm okay, sir. How are you?
Well, I'm good.
All right.
I do apologize for missing court because
let me do my part before you
Preston Bonds 3.
All right, I'm going to tell you why you're here. All right, so 3 things. One's a new arrest. That's the Encanto Justice Court. One's a traffic case from the Encanto Justice Court. Well, it's DUI, which is, we don't consider traffic, but also then the warrant for the felony. So I'm going to start with that.
Yeah.
So you've been in a diversion program, and there was a motion filed to kick you out of it, and so there was a status conference set, and you missed it. Now, often in that situation, we release people, and spoiler alert, I'm going to release you, but I saved you toward the end because I don't give that many do-overs, and your risk assessment comes up red. Red means give the guy the bond. But when I looked at why, it's because of this open DUI that you didn't appear in, and that sort of double taps your risk assessment score and drives it upward. I think it's still reasonably possible that you will qualify again for a second try at diversion in this felony case. It's up to the state. It's not up to me, but as a rule of thumb, I've heard they generally give people 2 tries before they just make them take a conviction. And so I would hate to make you lose what appears to be an actual job. Mm-hmm. And when you may have, if you've been living out of your car, you may also now be struggling for a place to stay, and that would derail you considerably if I imposed the bond on you. And you really don't have a crazy criminal history. Mm-mm. Nope. You've just been messing up and not coming to court. And so it is my hope. Also, I don't think you've been doing, well, DUI is dangerous. Look, DUI is just dangerous.
Oh, well, I'll let you finish.
Yeah, thanks. That's the only dangerous thing that I'm thinking. It's not like you're violent, but driving under the influence makes other people die. Believe me, it does. And so, I'm releasing you. I'm crossing my freaking fingers. Go to court. I'm going to release you to pretrial services. You have to check in with them. You'll get an envelope before you get released. It's just got instructions about how to call in. It's not hard. Just do it.
Okay.
And then you're going to have a status conference on the 12th, which is a week from tomorrow, September 12th at 8:30. That is a special calendar just for people who might get a diversion offer. Again, it's up to the state. It's not up to me. So I'm just saying all signs point to you might get that again, in which case I hate to make you lose your job and hold you in jail.
That's correct.
If you don't go, though, that's it. We're giving you a go.
I know.
So let me finish the other 2, and then you can say what you want to say. So then you got picked up for driving unsuspended. That's a Class 1 misdemeanor. Mm-hmm. And that's going to go out of the same court as your DUI. And in the DUI, I saw that, I don't remember it, maybe you do, but a long dang time ago, I think I was the one, I released you and told you to go, and you actually went. Mm-hmm. And that does mean something. Mm-hmm. And then your lawyer filed a motion to continue, and you stopped going around June. And so I'm going to give you a chance to go on that. If you had come in on another DUI, I would not. But anyway, so go to Encanto Justice Court. That is the same court date for both. It's the 19th, so literally a week after the drug case. You go to Encanto Justice Court, 1:30 in the afternoon. You still have a lawyer in the DUI case. You don't get one in the driving unsuspended. Okay. Although, if your lawyer's nice, they might give you some advice on that or just some input, we'll call it. But they can't represent you in that one. And you are released OR in both of those cases. Now, what did you want to say?
2 questions. I don't drink. And they keep putting it, they keep in this OWI, I don't drink. I do smoke marijuana, medical marijuana. I don't drink.
So what's on here is, so it's listed, it's the way the statute is listed. It says DUI, liquor, drugs.
It give me a bad name because I ain't drunk no alcohol in 10 years.
All right, so what you're accused of in this one, it says DUI drugs, actually.
Yeah.
There's just a statute that covers everything, so it might say liquor/drug/combo, and then the other one is DUI drugs.
And DPS took my blood twice, and ain't no alcohols coming out of my system. So that's why they keep putting it on my bad good record. Okay. Talk to your lawyer about defending your allegation against the allegation that you were under the influence of anything. But I'm releasing you. And I thank you for that. I do have a great job. I love my job, and I go to court. Like I said, all in all, I hope you're not dangerous. So that if you aren't smart enough to show up, we will see you again, and we'll just hold you. No, I'll be there. Right. I'll be there. All right, good luck, sir. Have a good day, Your Honor. You too. All right, Ms. Hart. Good morning, ma'am. Can I have your full name and date of birth, please?
Miranda Ray Hart, 4.
Thanks. Ms. Hart, you're also here on a warrant in a drug case. It's narcotic drug possession, Class 4 felony, drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. And like the last defendant, you were in a diversion program. A motion's been filed to kick you out of it, and you didn't get the notice. You have to keep your address updated, et cetera, et cetera. But we do see this with some frequency. And so as long as you don't come in on some terrible new charge and you don't lie or run or fight with the police, I'm going to give you a chance fair and square to go to court. Yes, just like that, gentlemen, it appears you're at least in the category of people who might get offered diversion again. Not up to me. So just go to court September 12th. That is a week from tomorrow, 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court. I'm gonna release you to pretrial services, you'll get the envelope, you gotta call them after you get out. Just do what they say and don't miss your court date. If you do it twice, we definitely hold you on the bond, okay?
Yes,
All right,
ma'am.
just step to your left to get your paperwork. All right, good morning, ma'am. Can I have your full name and your date of birth, please?
Yeah, Taylor Merrick.
Okay, thanks. You are here on a warrant from the Mojave County Superior Court. This warrant issued March 25th, 2020, after you failed to appear at a final management conference in a case in which you were charged with dangerous drug possession for sale and narcotic drug possession for sale. Those are Class 2 felonies, also drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony. Looks like you've already had a lawyer appointed in the case, according to court records. Your arraignment hearing in Mojave County is scheduled for this Monday, September 9th at 8:30 in the morning. That's 5 days from today up in Mojave County. The address for the court will be on your paperwork. And the reason I wanted to see paperwork for you for this case is it appeared to issue as a no bond warrant, but I do not believe there was. I think that is more of a data entry error than an intentional attempt by that court to order that you are held without bond, because I can't see a legal basis for you to be held without bond in this case. So in an abundance of caution, I am setting bond, and the amount, in the absence of knowing anything else about your case, is $10,000. It is secured. If you post that and you are released, you will lose that bond money if you don't appear on Monday. I don't know what, if any, bail you may have already posted in Mojave County, but presumably you lost it 4 years ago.
Okay.
So if you post bond and you go into the wind, well, I suppose you do, but it is 2024. This warrant will never be killed out of the system. It's a Class 2 felony. So if you'll...
So the court appearance is where? In Mojave County?
It's in Mojave County. I think that's probably Kingman.
Okay.
The address is on your paperwork.
Will I be transferred from here, or will I stay here until then?
No, Mojave has to come get you if you don't post bail. It is up in Kingman. If you post bail, you have to get yourself there on Monday at 8:30. If you don't post bail, Mojave sheriffs have to come and get you from Maricopa.
Okay, and then what's today?
Today's the 4th, so it's 5 days from now. That's Monday the 9th.
Okay.
All right, if you step to your left, we'll send out your paperwork.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, thanks.